Hi, Thumos, and welcome back. Hope you guys are doing amazing. So listen, we're doing a new challenge inside of our Hi Thumos men's group. You're welcome to do this on your own. You're welcome to join the group and do it alongside us. Either way, I highly recommend it. It's a few very simple, basic habits that are about doing, that are about accomplishing, that actually will improve your life, okay? Very simple. You're probably doing some of them already, but if you're not, here they are. I use Thumos as an acronym. This is not what Thumos means, but this is what I'm using as structure for this challenge. The first one is T, training. Guys, listen, I'm telling you, I've heard from multiple guys that are in their 30s, the biggest regret is not lifting weights. I'm not talking about calisthenics. I'm not talking about running. I don't care any other kind of training, jiu-jitsu, martial arts, none of that. You have to lift weights. Seriously, dude, you're a man. You got balls, and those balls have testosterone. It's creating testosterone. What are you going to do with this testosterone? You're going to sit there and game? You're going to sit there and worry? Dude, get in the gym and lift some iron. Iron in the blood, man. Iron in the blood. Seriously, you have to be training, all of you guys. I'm mind blown when there's 100-something thousand people on this channel, and I'm mind blown when people tell me that they don't actually lift weights, and they're okay with that. Listen, I've heard every excuse in the book. Oh, I'm trying to make money. I don't got time for weights. Bullshit, dude. Lifting weights is going to help you make more money. Oh, I'm busy. I got this. Dude, it takes 45 minutes. What's the excuse? You're young. Pump some iron, okay? I'm not a meathead just telling, oh, lift some weights. Dude, you have to do it. You're going to become more confident. Your mind is actually going to function better. If you took weightlifting away from me, I'd be depressed. Seriously, I'd be depressed. I'd give up a lot of things if it meant that I could continue weight training. I'd give up jiu-jitsu. I'd give up a nut. I'd give one of my balls. I'd give up an ear. Whatever. I need to lift. It's that fundamental. It keeps you solid. You have to lift. You got to pump iron. It keeps you having fire in the belly. So no more excuses. Whatever excuse you can think of, take the excuse and just, shoot it off into the void and realize it's BS. Don't let that little devil in telling you that you don't need to lift. You do need to lift. You have muscles that need to be exercised. You need to get in there and sharpen your mindset up. It forces you to have a bigger and a badder mindset when you approach this weight, this immovable thing, this thing that is just there, this heavy ass weight. You get underneath it and you lift it. All right. So get in there and do it. The next one is H, hone a skill, 1 hour a day. Now, listen, we all need to make money. We have to have resources. Money is a good thing, and you need to start focusing on it. One of the books that we're going to read together in our group is the Millionaire Mindset, I believe it's called, by DJ Demarco, something like that. I'll post you the book down below. But we're going to be reading that this month. And I want us to all get our minds on making money, creating value. The way that you make money, you create value for other people. You help people solve problems. You alleviate the suffering of other people's life. That's how you make money. So we should all be focused on that. We shouldn't fear money. We should be able to talk about it, especially as men. We're not boys anymore. This is being a boy, you kind of run from these things. You just focus on having fun. No, we got to make other people's lives fun. We got to make other people's lives better. All right? Solve problems. Create value. Make some money. And if you're working a dead-end job that you don't like, you need to start thinking about this. Should be at the forefront of your mind. So in order to do that, well, you might have to hone a skill, or you might have to study your ass off. So what I like to do is what's called a time block. This is from the book The One Thing by Gary Keller. Highly recommend reading that book if you have not already. The One Thing, you time block. Usually you can time block, roughly you got about 4 hours of high intensity cognitive output. But if you can only do 1 hour, imagine 1 hour of solid focus work, you honing a skill, you studying, complete focus for 1 hour. You lock yourself in a room, no phone, no nothing. You just study, man. You hit the books. You start working. You do what you need to do. Develop the skill. It's going to pay off tremendously, exponentially over time, man. It's going to reward you more than you ever thought possible, okay? So hone 1 hour of focused, deep work. The next one is you unwind. All right. Now this can come at the end of the day, but again, unwind is about reading 10 pages a day. Guys, people don't read anymore. Really, people don't read anymore. You know, Fahrenheit 451, where everyone burns the books. Listen, you don't need to burn the books. People don't even read the books anymore because a book is a dead tree. It's boring. It takes your imagination. It takes focus. If you have ADHD, it's because you're practicing and living a lifestyle that gives you ADHD. You start reading every single day. Make it a habit, 10 pages. Start with 1 page, but aim for 10. All right, if you can do 1, you can do 10. But start practicing. It'll train your mind to focus. It'll give you ideas that the people in your community, your friends, don't have. Your friends don't have the ideas. Did they write a book? Probably not. Read a book from someone who is living the life that you want to live, that has accomplished the things you want to accomplish. Reading listen, if I can give you any tip, like, you need to be reading. It blows my mind that people don't read, don't see the importance of reading, but yet they complain that they don't have a good life, that everything's difficult, everything's hard. All the information is in a book. It's going to guide you. It's going to take you where you want to be. Stop reading just basic self-help stuff. There's a time and place for, a self-development book, but read something that's going to help you get further with a problem that you're currently facing. Like, if you want to get better with something technical or learn about philosophy, all right, you need to be reading, and also just making the habit of reading is going to help your vocabulary, your focus. It's going to train your mind to think, and new ideas coming in, twisting around in your head, meshing together, bing, 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 boom. You got all these new ideas flowing that you don't get from watching Netflix, talking to friends. It's all the same bullshit. Your parents, it's all the same stuff. You got to actually have people that are better than you at a higher level. This is going to increase your deserve it factor. It's going to make you more deserving of success. You can't be expecting success when you have the same ideas you've had since you were a teenager, surrounded by the same people. So level up, man. Start reading. Make it a habit. Make it a habit. The next one, we're on M, is move. Move. By the way, U is unwind, all right? Unwind and read a book for 10 pages a day. Move is the next one, and that is to walk. Guys, listen, most problems are solved simply by walking, especially the unneeded anxiety that's usually stamped out and tamed by a long walk in the forest. A lot of great men did this. Nietzsche, he said all great thoughts are conceived while walking. I thought that was so cool. It's shown that when we take walks in nature, just 15, 20, 30 minutes, your blood pressure lowers. Stress it starts to fade away. Walking is so good to get the cogs turning in your mind. That bipedal motion of the legs moving back and forth gets the mind thinking rather than sitting on the couch being stagnant. That's not what we're made for. We're made for movement. We're made to move. So move every single day. I aim for about 5 to 10K steps. It's a bit harder than winter. Sometimes I go to the gym, I get on a treadmill, I walk for 30 minutes to an hour. So move. Walking, I really believe, also is going to help you burn fat. Steady state cardio, low intensity steady state cardio is actually known to burn more of that fat and less of the glycogen stores like high intensity training. So that's something you can look into if you're interested, but walking is phenomenal. Get out there. It's summer almost. We're in spring. Get out there, experience, get some sun on you. It feels good. The next one is order. 5 minutes a day of cleaning. Look, how many times have you made excuses for not going to the gym because all your clothes were dirty? There was no order. Part of being a man is you keep your surroundings in order. You control what you can control. You make it your place. You make it your domain, right? So order, do the dishes. Order, clean up for 5 minutes. If you do that every day for 5 minutes, you do this and that, you straighten up, things are going to be pretty damn nice. Then you're not constantly forced to sweep things under the rug and feel overwhelmed. Like, you want to be at peace in your living space. You should clean your room. You should put the clothes away, do the dishes. Now, you don't even got to do it all at once, but start with 5 minutes a day. After doing that for a week, everything's going to be in order. Everything's going to be clean. You're going to actually be like, I can finally relax. So much stress comes when we feel overwhelmed by a chaotic environment. So clean that shit up, man. I'm telling you, it's a good habit to get into. Scrub the toilet. Clean the bathroom one of these days. It'll make everything better. So the next thing is S, Thumos, right? We're using this as an acronym today. The S is for social. Be social. Listen, one of the greatest skills that I think every man needs to develop, which is not difficult if you just try, is to be able to maneuver in social situations, to be using your voice, to be able to be heard and seen, and to see how people react to you, your body language, how you're being perceived. You start to realize maybe you're being a little bit odd. Are you listening? Are you making eye contact? Are you practicing these basic skills? Are you smiling when you need to smile? Are you smiling all the time, which is maybe a cover up for insecurities? Are you asking people questions? Are you being reciprocating? Are you you need to be social, man. We're social creatures. What are you doing if you're just isolating yourself all the time? It's foolish. You're going back. You're regressing. All right? We want to be social. I recommend you go out, you start a conversation, whatever, every single day. At least say hi, or to have a little small talk. That's fine. It's all practice. Approach girls. We're doing Talk to Girls challenge. That's actually a staple in our group. Everyone's going out, man, cold approaching and coming back and sharing their experience and their results. I recommend if you're in the group, listen, we have voice chats every single day. I try to get on there multiple times per week and just talk with you, I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you guys. Get in the group and jump on voice chat. Don't just sit back and not talk. Come in here. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. It's a little bit nervous at first, but we're men. What worries do you have to have? Get in there and start speaking. Practice being social and gain. It's just going to light your life up. Seriously, it's going to light your life up. Good conversation gives you insight, new opinions, new opportunities present themselves. If you're not being social, it's like living your life with one leg chopped off. And, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Do not cripple yourself. Do not handicap yourself. Get out there and be social. Be a weapon, Be someone that people look up to, that love to be around. But it comes through practice, okay? It develops your personality. Get out there and be social. That's it. That's Thumos. That's the challenge. You guys want to do it with us? Get in the group. Now's a great time to get in. There's a link down below if you want to join. And let's freaking crush it this month. I'm pumped. I'm pumped to talk to you guys. I'm pumped to do this alongside you. If you're in the group, there's a spreadsheet you can track. You just put an X next to every day, next to every habit. If you want to do this on your own, completely fine. Let me know how it goes. All right? I'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.